Morning girls, welcome to my craft space again. I'm doing today a little bit of outside of the box technique, cutting outside of the box, cutting outside of Nestability. This is in response to a couple of requests I've had asking me how I did the balloons outside the box in the card that I posted on my blog this week. Anyway, thought you'd like to see, so I've rigged all up and I think I've pressed the right button on the camera, but here goes. This is a Lily of the Valley image. It's Maisie 2 balloons. She's fabulous to draw, to colour I should say. And I've done her balloons pink as is I have anything that I colour out other than pink, I have to put a bit of pink on somewhere, so here we go. Now I'm using an oval nestie, one of the oval nesties. I've picked the right one for the right size, I think. If I put it round there, I can see it's roughly the right size for the image. Now, as you can see, I've drawn a little pencil lines either side just to give me some idea of exactly where I decided I wanted it. So all we do is place the frame round your image just to exactly how the balloons go on the outside. I take a pencil and I draw the lines on the inside of the nestie. So the inside of the frame, it's quite a fine pencil, so I can get a fine line. You need a pencil and a good eraser for this job. As I say, fine line up to the balloons, just from about half an inch away. And then I remove the nestie. I take my scissors and I will cut in from the outside, round the balloon, particularly. Don't come from this way or that way because it will cause a problem. You have to, particularly if you come in from this way, you'll find there's a gap with no paper. So if you come in, sorry, I've moved away from the camera. If you come in from this way, you'll find after you've cut with a nestie, it will leave a gap. So cut in from right on the outside, round the balloons, just like I've done there, to the line that you have drawn. It doesn't matter if I cut that little bit of string off, it won't make any difference whatsoever. And then same exactly on the other side, go in from the outside, cut around the balloon exactly where you want it, and then take your nestie, slide it in and over that bit. In fact, I can cut that bit off so it's not hanging really in the way. Cut that bit off there, push that out of the way, put the nestie shape on, sorry they're not doing this very well, I'm not staying in camera am I, on, and slide it to the locations that you had. Can you see the pencil line there? Slide that nestie, can you see the pencil line just under there? Slide the nestie into that pencil line. You may have to cut a little bit further, in fact I think I will be having to cut a little bit further in. I've got this camera on a different tripod and it's very difficult to keep in the line, the eyesight of the camera. Right, I'm going to go round those there to that side and again around, maybe just a little bit further. Then and try again, put the nestie in there, and it's going exactly to the lines as I had before. If you can see, there's the lines. Slide the nestie in to there with the cutting edge downwards, and you can see I've got it lined up with this line on there and that line there as well. Okay, now all I do now, take my cuttlebug, which is on my desk here. In fact, I'll zoom out a touch and you'd be able to see it. And then open my cuttlebug. In fact, if I do it, no, that's not going to work either. Is it? I'll move the camera up a touch. There. Take my cuttlebug, take my cutting plate, put it down on my cutting plate, there, like that. Got my A plate at the base, got my C plate above, so I'll put my cutting plate on top of my A plate. I know this is a bit of an odd way round, but I find it works for me. Cuttlebug, A plate, B plate, which is the cutting plate, and then I put the C plate on top as a sandwich like that, so it's A, B, C. Press it down. I'm going to put my hand over the camera now and through the cuttlebug. Bit of noise there, and hopefully we should have exactly what we needed, which is little Maisie cut out with her balloons on the outside. Now I'll take my scissors. Let me put them. No, I'll put. Take my scissors. Cut exactly around the outside of the balloons. I hate it being so close up, this camera. It's going to pick up every little fault that I've made, every little mistake that I've made. There she is. So she's got her balloons outside now of the box. A little bit of extra cut off there. To cut off there. You can always tidy it up afterwards. Take my eraser, rub out those marks, the pencil marks. Show where your nesty seating was. Take that out. There she is, with her balloons outside of the box. Now what I'm going to do next is just cut a scalloped circle. Oh, the postman just came downstairs, frightened me. Cut my scalloped circle. Sorry, scalloped oval. Gosh, I am making a mess of this today, aren't I? Out. We'll put my cuttlebug away. Pop it out. I'll be a bit careful, girls, because it's so easy to throw that bit away when it's still attached to the card. It's so easy to throw away, so always remember to take it off. I've thrown them away before. Right, take Maisie, put her on a scalloped oval, and there she is, ready to go on your card. Now when I did this on my blog, I actually used glossy accents on her balloons afterwards and her shoes, and of course a little bit of glitter on her bow. I have to have glitter. And there you go. That's it done. I hope this recorded. I hope you enjoyed your little bit of time in my craft room again, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.